It's a family business, 5 generations in the making, going strong since 1903. I'm NBC 26 Today's McLeod Hageman inside Mann's grocery store on Washington Island with a look at island life and what keeps them in business. Fifth-generation owner Josh Mann says not much has changed at the island's only year-round grocery store through the years, other than how customers pay.
Need a receipt?
Yes, please.
All right.
Celebrating 120 years, this family business has stood the test of time, dealing with all sorts of setbacks like the pandemic and winter weather woes.
Sometimes there's weather in the winter, there can be snowstorms and whatnot. The ferry sometimes doesn't run if it's too windy, so that's one of the biggest struggles.
But Mann says thanks to the community support, they've always been understanding.
The community appreciates us being open almost every day of the year. The only day we're closed is Christmas Day. We appreciate them coming in and supporting us, and yeah, we support them as well.
After growing up on the island and moving west for a few years, Mann says he always knew he'd be back.
I want to be here because I want to continue to help the community, and I want to continue supporting my family and continue the legacy of this place. That's what's very special to me.
Aside from manning the beverage side of the grocery store, Mann stays busy with other work like coaching basketball and working as a personal trainer. Like most islanders, he's embraced other jobs but stays focused on the store.
Thanks, see ya.
What's really the secret to your success? I can't imagine being in business with my siblings whatsoever.
Yeah.
So what's your secret?
The secret to success, I think, is just having everyone has their own job and they just stick to their own job.
Okay.
Because if everyone tried to do everything, it would never work. So
It's just too much.
everyone's just got their own little piece. So.
Gotcha. When people walk through those doors, is it kind of like they're walking in your home?
Yes, absolutely. I remember as a kid being in this grocery store, and my sister and I would be rollerblading around as kids.
From playing in the aisles as a youngster to cashing out customers at the register, Josh says taking over the family business has always been a dream.
I always wanted to be a part of it, for sure, because I know how special it is to my family, so I always want to be a part of it.
Owners say they've talked about expanding the business to another location, but they do say that's years down the road. And if you'd like to catch your dinner this weekend instead of buying it at the store, the 47th annual Ray Hansen Memorial Fishing Derby is still planned this weekend on Washington Island, kicking off at 12 a.m. Saturday. Lions Club Vice President Ray McDonald says they've been checking the ice, making sure it's safe. He says they've had to adjust plans in the past because of the warmer weather, but the 9-day event is still happening, which is a big part of island life during the winter.
It's a lot of fun, and just about everybody up here is more than willing to, help out. If you have no idea what you're doing or a spot, you can come up and bum a minnow or a tip up or a spot from anybody, and it's a community thing for fun. It's not really super competitive. There's bragging rights among the locals, but for the most part it's just a fun tournament.
McDonald says during the colder years they snowmobile over Lake Michigan from Washington Island to Rock Island, but definitely not this year. He says lawyers are a big draw to the island during the colder years because you typically have to go out farther on the ice and use deeper lines to catch them. Now, if you're like me and have never heard of Lawyers the Fish, I've shared what I learned to our website. That's NBC26.com.